6:49, time for the morning rush. Dozens of people have now been rescued from flooded areas in Ruidoso, the flooding forced Highway 70 to be closed in both directions at Sutter. Now, as of this morning, we are getting reports that there's still standing water on the roadway. Motorists are asked to use reduced speed and proceed with extreme caution.
4 elderly residents are among those rescued in Ruidoso as those floods began. According to the National Guard, 6 soldiers were moving debris and equipment out of a creek when the residents signaled to them. Using ropes and straps, 2 soldiers crossed the rising water and carried the 4 residents to safety. A short time later, the evacuated home was flooded.
The government is encouraging Ruidoso residents and business owners impacted by the recent natural disasters to apply for federal help. The Small Business Association says that the loans apply to any damage caused by the wildfires and recent flooding. People needing to apply can visit the disaster recovery centers in Roswell and Ruidoso or apply online. Ryan.
And a chance of storms today, pretty widespread late in the afternoon and evening. Now it'll be hot in southeast New Mexico, Carlsbad and Hobbs, Eddy Lee counties. Temperatures in the high 90s, low triple digits, but elsewhere likely below that because of the thunderstorms that'll impact the temperatures and the winds to come.
Following last week's flooding in Las Vegas, the city is now providing potable water to residents affected. You can pick up water every day starting at 7 in the morning and ending every evening at 7. City water users are being asked to provide a utility bill, while all others will need to verify their address.
Happening today, Molina Healthcare of New Mexico will host a donation drive for victims of the recent flooding and wildfires. Members of the public are encouraged to donate water, sports drinks, protein bars, and non-perishable food. That event will be in the Molina Healthcare office at 400 Tijeras Avenue from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Ryan.
And a chance of storms today, and again, they'll be pretty scattered to isolated as we head through tomorrow as well. More monsoonal type of rainfall that will really start to dampen those temperatures. Now, as we head through Wednesday, closer to 4th of July, we'll have another chance of storms. Conditions will start to eventually maybe warm up and dry out by 4th of July.
A new early evening steam train is opening today at the historic Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad. The Highline Express showcases some of the railway's most iconic scenery. The train will depart Durango at 4:30 p.m. and return by just after 8. That's on select days this month.
One of the most popular film festivals in the world could soon call New Mexico home. The Santa Fe Film Office says they've submitted a proposal to host the Sundance Festival starting in 2027 after its contract with Park City, Utah expires. Sundance is not expected to announce the selected location until late this year or early next year. Ryan.
And traffic looking pretty good right now. Maps looking pretty clear as we'll continue to update you guys on the traffic throughout the day. No major accidents or slowdowns. Tracker heading south on I-25 near the Big I. Some cars on the roadways. We'll keep you up to date on the traffic throughout the rest of today.
A Wisconsin woman and her pen pal of more than 50 years finally met face to face at a wedding. Judy Miller is tying the knot alongside someone who's been by her side throughout her whole life journey. And it's her pen pal, Carol Canny from Australia. They began writing each other more than half a century ago. And last week, Carol flew to Wisconsin to be Judy's matron of honor.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5 this morning, a new early evening steam train is opening today. That's going to be at the historic Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad. The Highline Express showcases some of the railway's most iconic scenery. Steam locomotive travels through Colorado's scenic Animas Valley and over some of the railway's most famous features, that is including the Highline, which is a section of track perched 400 feet above the Animas River and Horseshoe Curve. Well, the Highline Express will depart Durango at 4:30 p.m. and return by 8:10 p.m. on select days this month.
At number 4, one of the most popular film festivals in the world could soon call New Mexico home. The Santa Fe Film Office says they've submitted a proposal of interest to the Sundance Institute to host the film festival starting in 2027. Back in April, Sundance announced they were exploring new host locations after their contract with Park City, Utah expires. Sundance is not expected to announce the selected location until either late this year or early next year.
And at number 3, another chance of storms, not as hot as compared to what we have been seeing. Temperatures at or below normal. Those greens indicate the chance of rain throughout much of the state today, except for southeast New Mexico, most likely rain-free. After a few more rounds of storms throughout the early half of the week, things will start to change closer to 4th of July.
At number 2, cleanup efforts are continuing this morning after intense thunderstorms left parts of downtown Albuquerque underwater. Flooding near Broadway and Lomas was so severe, some people were getting out of their own cars to help stranded drivers. Yesterday, the city announced that large parts of downtown flooded, with City Hall and APD Maine getting water in their basements. The hardest hit areas were Barelas and Martinez Town.
And at number one this morning, we are looking at this story right here. Dozens of people have now been rescued from flooded areas in Ruidoso as rushing water powerful enough to move vehicles forced road closures in the area. Flooding forced Highway 70 to be closed in both directions at Sutterth. The National Guard says that they rescued around 45 people from flooded areas. The village says sandbags are available for residents at Fire Station 2 on White Mountain Drive. They are expecting more flooding to come over the next few days as more rain falls in the burn scar area.